Yo, Kai here. Recently there has been this game that came out and was showcased in the original IGN channel called Monster Fantasy, and it looks like a weird combination of Monster Hunter, Dragon's Dogma, Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy 14, and Palworld. Like basically throw everything into the sink and see what comes out. It is a very dividing trailer, as you can see with the fucking likes and dislikes. Like god damn. And so I wanted to give my own take with the whole situation. So let's just go through this trailer together, shall we? Fox Spirit, no copyright. It definitely will not be like striked by anyone else. Giant squirrels. Like I just love that bit. That bit of just the camera zooming in on the squirrel. Like it is so unrelated. This like it's like the kind of shit I would do. Like it's like the kind of shit that I would do in my editing software. Like there's that zoom in on an unrelated picture completely. The music, man. I Most of the complaints of this trailer has been come from this music motif. Now, it sounds very eerily similar, doesn't it? Like, one of the best comments I've seen in the comment sections is that someone saying, proof of a hero? Nah, nah, nah. Like, this theme song is not proof of a hero. This is evidence of a brave warrior. Like, that kind of shit. You know what? A griffin. A griffin in a modern action RPG. Like haven't seen a griffin as an enemy type since Dragon's Dogma. So props to them for that, I guess. And of course, they got discount Rathalos. Okay, these gameplay sections, like this is what I mean, is like unholy mixture of everything. Whenever they show any gameplay segments in this trailer, it always reminds me of Dragon's Dogma so much. Like especially with this Funko Pop fighting with this Griffin. Like it's so much of Dragon's Dogma influence in this gameplay. At the 5 seconds of gameplay segments they showed us. Look at that spellcaster. Yeah, tell me this shit doesn't remind you of Dragon's Dogma. Like, if you ever play Dragon's Dogma, like, this is exactly the kind of spell casting. And here comes the Palworld mechanic. Yeah, you can capture these monsters too. And they can evolve. Yeah, of course. So just like Palworld, you can make them evolve and you can ride them, of course. So now let's talk about the art style a little bit, or the lack thereof. Like, these characters, these Funko Pop looking things. I like to call them Funko Pops, but they're like Funko Pops without the unrealistically big head. Like, look at these characters. They're like small little things. So my theory about this quote unquote art style of this game is that it is supposed to depict a basically a action figures in a giant table. Like here, let me go back a little bit. Like here, don't every single monster doesn't matter if they're small or big, they all just look a little bit tiny, isn't it? Like for example, like here, even these Funko Pop characters and the Rathalos ripoff, they all this entire thing looks like as if it's in a small playground board game that your kid will play. And you can just grab that Rathalos ripoff with your hand. Like they're all small. It seems like one of that. It's like small soldiers, like that Hollywood movie from 20 years ago. It's like they're all the small creatures fighting each other. That's the art style I think these devs are going for. Now I might be giving them a bit of grace, like giving them the benefit of the doubt. It could also be the case that they probably just smashed a bunch of Unity assets together and made this unholy combination where the character designs, the monster designs, and the environments, nothing adds up. And they just accidentally created a effect like this. That might also be the case. I'm just saying, I'm just implying that might be the possibility. Like that might be the artistic decision here. Probably. And of course, here we have the cooking to probably get bonuses and making new armors and weapons from the monsters you caught and upgrading armor. It's basically your usual monster hunter shit. So it's it's like a combination of all types of games. Again, mixture of bunch of games like these skeletons and this co-op fighting. This just reminds me of Final Fantasy 14 and Realm Reborn, like the MMO type of feeling right here. Again, look at everything. Isn't everything seems so small? Like this guy is tiny, and even this monster looks kind of small. Like as if you can just pick this monster up with your hands. Like it's an action figure. I don't know if that's the effect the devs intended, but that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. Then again, I could be completely wrong. It's just speculation. Well, the fact that this chick is stopping our main characters, it probably implies that she's probably not a good guy. Likely the antagonist of this story. Well, there you go. Kickstarter coming soon. Monster Fantasy. So yeah, that is the entire trailer, and gotta say this. my hopes are not high for this game. Now, there have been many calling this a Palworld to Monster Hunter, like just like how Palworld was to Pokemon, but I don't know. I think Palworld was a anomaly. Like it was not supposed to succeed, but it still did. Now, could it be that it could have the same level of success as Palworld? Maybe, but I'm not sure. Now, the way I want to end this off is that despite whether it succeeds or not, the the concept of a Monster Hunter like or a Monster Hunter copy or alternative, it is the reason it's so difficult to make one is that it's kind of like the World of Warcraft effect. Like there is so much components in the Monster Hunter game that you need to get right in order to make a viable alternative. And even if you somehow manage to do it, why would Monster Hunter fans go to your game to play if they can just play Monster Hunter? Like that's the fundamental defect in a copy. Because well, people would just always want to play the original. This is the same case with the World of War clones, the Halo clones back in the day. Like if you can make a game that is just like Halo and World of Warcraft, why should players play your game when they can just play Halo or World of Warcraft? Like the same with this Monster Hunter class. So this is why making a Monster Hunter alternative is probably so difficult because one, not only do you have to nail the essence of Monster Hunter, you need to get the monsters right, cool monster designs, semi-realism of monsters, the environment, all the entire game loop, all that shit. But two, you also have to make it unique enough to stand out and to be a viable comparator to Monster Hunter, which honestly most Monster Hunter copies did not succeed. The only IP I could think of that achieved that is very successfully achieved that is God God Eater, yeah, the God Eater franchise. The God Eater was spawned multiple sequels and spin-offs, and it was basically kind of like Monster Hunter, but anime and more story focused, and it had its own unique like things, its own unique gimmicks, its own unique mechanics. It was kind of like Monster Hunter, but also unique enough to be its own thing. That's what these competitors need to do. The only other IP I think that came close to like God Eater's level of success when copying Monster Hunter is Wild Hearts. Yeah, but that shit got absolutely sabotaged by EA because well, greed, classic EA basically. And Dauntless was also kinda had its moment to shine, but again, Dauntless was too much like Monster Hunter. So at that point, why would you even want to play Dauntless when you can just play Monster Hunter? So yeah, that's the issue I see with this Monster Hunter likes, quote unquote, Monster Hunter copies. Well, now I will say I am definitely interested in this project. I don't have my hopes up, but I am cautiously optimistic. Let's just see where this project goes. If it crashes and burns, then oh well, whatever. But if it can somehow prove itself to be another Palworld, then well, I guess that's good too. Like competition is generally good for everyone, both companies and consumers. So yeah, that's really all I had to say. So bye, take care. Give a like to this video if you liked it enough, or comment. I'll see you later.